Hey everyone, I thought we would have a little fun with watercolor and airbrushing, adding the two together. So what I'm going to do on this painting that already is pretty far along is just show some highlighting I can do with things like fog and things that are harder to do with the traditional watercolor painting. You can do it, but this demo is about the airbrush. And I'll be doing some other things with the, so let's put a little fog here. I'll be doing some other things with traditional watercoloring on the back side of this. I'm just kind of going after, off the tape here, a little bit of a fog, very stormy look. Taking a break from my hawk painting and just doing something fast and simpler. Depends on how much you want to go here. You can really just do a little subtlety, or you could put in a pretty good amount of distant fog, get in the bottom of this mountain here or rock area. That here. Not going to go crazy, just showing a few little fun things you can do to make the painting look more interesting. And of course, I'm getting a little heavy right here because I want it to be a good covering. All right, so what do we got here so far? I'm going to add a little bit more white, Createx, which is a water-based paint, onto this original painting that I've already started. It's like a demo that we were doing at the clubhouse from one of my students. You can go into the cloud areas and you can soften areas. Hopefully my hands won't be in the way. It's totally a flat video. The screen is down, but because it's a short one, I don't have to really worry about my neck or anything as far as being in this position. And cut through here. That's the luxury and the beauty, I should say, of the airbrush, that you can soften things, you can make things, just look at areas that you already like and kind of make things happen. That kind of sun rays trying to come out there. All right, let's see. Soften down in here a little bit. It's a nice stormy sky. The lighthouse trying to light up the day a little bit. Speaking of the lighthouse, I'm going to go right over here, and I'm going to put a little glow. Just do it subtly and then send it out. Stop and look at it. Might have to go back in and detail it a little bit with the the paintbrush. Just softening edges that look really hard. Not that you can't do this the traditional way. You can. It takes a lot of effort and time. And watercolor, the purists, they use the white of the paper, and they don't even want to use any, you know, white paint or anything, but I do, and so that's that. The white of the paper, though, traditional way. But where I want to enhance things, because I do know how to airbrush, I like to be able to add it if I want it. And in this painting, I thought it'd be fun to show a little bit of that kind of a thing going on here. Okay, I'm not going to do too much more with this in this area, but let's get a little bit of sun rays coming down here. That looks pretty cool. All right, over here a little bit. And without taking away that watercolor looking sky, I'm going to just do a little bit more, again, just to hide some of the areas that are a little bit unfinished looking. A little more fog down here. Now it might not look like I'm doing a lot because I have white tape, but I might be doing too much. So at this point I'm going to take the tape off. This is a watercolor tape that I use. It's kind of got a plastic coating. I think it's made by Pro Art. Let's see. Yeah, we got Pro Artist tape, and it's really good because it can get wet and stick good to the surface. So, okay, so we've got some glassiness going on here now too. We're going to come in here and enhance this area that I have the reflection of the lighthouse. So just come in there and sharpen that a little bit, give it some glow. Need a lot more air pressure. I didn't dilute any of the paint, so let's go this way. Cut right through here. Stop and look at it. Okay, now if there was fog over here where I taped it off, I can put a little bit in the water too, because it wouldn't be a perfect taped off line, but I just wanted to start that way. You want to make the illusion that that's disappearing a little bit from the weather. Okay. There we go. Stop and look at it, and again, see if you're happy with where you're going with it. From this angle, I'd like to see some of this light right here come out to the water, just to give the picture something different to look at. Get a little stronger right here on just the one. Usually they kind of reach down to the earth and look really pretty. Go under here a little bit, soften that, kind of create a little line work there, creating a very crazy sky that is very pretty but yet threatening. Okay, right here. So you could say that these lit up areas are where that light is trying to come out, cutting through the reflection of the painting of the lighthouse. And you get a little stronger right in here. Okay, I'm gonna look at it. All right, a little more fog along the shoreline. looks pretty cool. All right, so without overkilling it, because white can really do that, I can go back in here with some stormier looking colors and start to make this have the darks and lights going. But I want to keep it kind of in the watercolor world. So for now, I'm going to probably leave this. I'll show you what this looks like. If I go back in here and make this stronger, that'll only look glassier and that'll look cool. But there's a little sample of airbrushing on top of a watercolor painting that's been started. On the other side,